first Warren Elks comic book show. Picked up 2 cool books, and I'm going to show the stuff I picked up January 15th, the comic book day. So that's January 18th. Let's check it out. Hey, thanks for checking out my comics closet. I'm Lynn. I'm going to show the books I picked up for New Comic Book Day on the 15th of January, 2025. Actually, they are the books I should have picked up on the 8th because of Diamond Distributors issues. So I did pick up the books, and then the books from the 15th were actually supposed to be delivered on the 17th, I think, yesterday. Today's 18th, Saturday the 18th. But I didn't go and get them today or yesterday because it was nasty out, snowy. And it's really snowy and nasty today. I had to work yesterday, which I usually don't have to do on Friday. But I came right home after work. I probably should have ran and got them. I didn't even think about it Friday. But anyway, I'm going to show the books I picked up from New Comic Book Day, which was, like I say, the 15th and the 8th books that I got on the 15th, I believe. And I went to the Warren Elks comic book show, which is run by Marty Herchuk. It's a great show. It was a really good show. It was the first one in Warren. He's been having them at the Clawson VFW Hall, I believe it is. But anyway, I think they're closing that. Maybe it's the Clawson Knights of Columbus. Either way, they had a hall right there in Main Street in Clawson, and they sold it. I think they're tearing it down. So it was a lot of the same dealers, a lot of the same people, but it was a great show. They do giveaways every hour and everything. And this is the poster here for his next show, February 8th, which is coming up. He's going to do them. I don't know if it's going to be every month. He's just setting them up. This is his first year at this place. So, but the next one I think is going to be on Saturday the 8th. And I'm going to be there. And they also do have the Dawn of the Collector shows going again, which are in St. Clair Shores at the Bruce Post of the VFW Hall. They have a new owner, and they did have a show this last Sunday on the 12th, but I was at the Clawson show. I thought about going to both of them, but I didn't drive all the way to St. Clair Shores from Clawson. I was buying books and making this video. I'll show you some stuff here. And then there's also the the Knights Hall show, which is actually tomorrow, January 19th. I'm going to try to get to that tomorrow. I'm going to try to get this out before it goes. But you know, if you can get out to that one, it's a good one. They do giveaways again every hour. I forget what the admission is. Oops. This doesn't show admission. I think it's like $5. But anyway, there's that, the Knights Hall show, and then I've been talking about coming up in February 21st, 22nd, 23rd, is the Great Lakes Comic Con. And that's always a good show. There's going to have Kevin Eastman, who co-created the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They have Sam J. Jones, who played Flash Gordon in the movie. Rick Parker, who looks like he did some art or wrote for Beavis and Butthead. Lisa Truziani, who must have done some Barbie stuff. Angel Medina, who did a bunch of Venom stuff. He did a lot of stuff. I've got some books signed by him already. Arvell Jones, just got a picture of the All-Star Squadron, but he's done a lot of stuff. And Bill Morrison, who does the Simpson books. So, hoping to see him there. Oh, plus it says also Paul Story, Jason Moore, Jim Swearingen, Kim Simmons, Randy Zimmerman, Seth DeMoose, Jason Douglas, Dirk Manning, and Mike Conifo. Who did Gory Laurie? Oh, I have a Gory Laurie. To look that up. But that's the Big Red Comic Con, which is February 21st, 2nd, and 3rd. And then they also have the Great Lake Comic Expos, which are at the Trinity Lutheran Church in Plymouth, I believe. Check the QR code for that. But they're going to have those, one on July 12th, one on October 11th, and one on December 13th. So those are the upcoming shows that I have information on right now. So if you'd like to see some more of this stuff, I'd appreciate it if you'd give me a like, a thumbs up, comment. You can comment down below. Let me know maybe if you're going to be at any of these shows. If you're interested in any of these books I'm showing, I may be selling some stuff. I'm going to be selling some stuff coming up there. You know, share this stuff out, let your friends know. I'm making great videos. I'm showing some cool shows. I'm gonna have some books for sale. And subscribe. Really appreciate if everybody would subscribe. If you're watching me now, you might as well just hit that subscribe button. You know. So what I did, I guess you can see I wore my Smokey Bear shirt. That's for a reminder and in honor of the big fire in LA, in California. I'll give thoughts and prayers out to all the people out there. Sounds like a mess. I know this is like only you can prevent forest fires, but it looks like some of those were arson started by people. I think they said they had like 13,000 fires started by homeless people last year. So who knows what happened with these? I've seen some videos of people they suspect may have started some of them. But anyway, prayers to the people out there. And, who knows how long it's going to take them to get this fixed, what's going on. But hopefully they can get together and these people can get their homes back and get back on with their lives. So I'm going to show these books I got from Comics Corner. But before we do that, I think we should do the dad jokes. So I'm going to reach over here, pull one of the totally embarrassing dad joke cards off the top of my totally embarrassing dad joke deck. And I'm going to read them here, totally cold, and see how you like it. So here we go. Why did the cat put oil on the mouse? Because it squeaked. Okay. So, what did the Greek man say to his local cheesemonger when times were tough? Things can only get fatter. And what's brown, hairy, and wears sunglasses? A coconut on vacation. Anyway, that's all these books I got from Comics Corner on January 18th or January 15th, which were supposed to be delivered on January 8th. And the first thing I got, I think I did grab this off the Marvel rack, but it's, I used to get all these. Maybe this wasn't my full box. I don't remember now. Maybe I guess it was. I don't think I grabbed anything off the rack. Anyway, this is what if, number one, what if Galactus transformed Gambit? I think I showed one last week. What if Galactus transformed Hulk? But anyway, so that would make Gambit a herald of Galactus, like Silver Surfer. All right, so now I have the Immortal Thor number 19. Nice cover, nice Thor sitting on the throne cover, and kind of a yellow cover, if you know what I mean. Right, Neil? And then we have this all new Venom number 2, which has kind of got a yellow cover with all those AIM guys on it, right? Kind of cool. And then I have, got the wrong one there, Miles Morales Spider-Man number 29. And then Amazing Spider-Man number 65. Floating head cover. Whole lot of floating heads. Kind of cool. I'll have to get an extra one of those to put in my sub collection. And then this is Wolverine number 5, called the Adamantine, which has got, what's that, Cyber, I think. Must be Lady Deathstrike. It looks like Paladin. I'm not sure who that is over there. Comment below who this is on the left side, next to Wolverine. Anyway, okay, now we have the Uncanny X-Men number 8. A lot of X-Men on there. Wolverine, Magic, Magneto. All right, and that's all the Marvel stuff. I did get a couple of image books. I believe all these books I just showed were actually from the 8th. But I didn't pick them up. They didn't show up because of Diamond's issues. And so I picked them up on the 15th. And I think they said that the books from 15th were supposed to be in yesterday, Friday, which will be the 17th, right? Today's the 18th, Saturday. But I'm not riding out there. It's been nasty, snowy. I'll just go pick them all up for Wednesday. But these are the image books that are in my pull box, which is the Gunslinger, or the Spawn universe. And then there is Walking Dead Deluxe. Where's this, 105? Yeah, 105. Which I looked at the beginning of this. I think this is the one where Carl hides in a truck. Right after that, Carl hides in a truck and pops out with a machine gun and shoots a bunch of them. And then Negan takes him into the camp and talks to him. But so that's everything I got from New Comic Book Day this week, which was actually last week's Comic Book Day, except for the image books. And they didn't have anything from the Discerning Reader Rack this week. I mean, all the new releases, everything except this week was empty. So I'll grab a few things next week and we'll get on with that. So let me get this stuff out of the way and we'll look at what I picked up from the Warren Elks comic book show. All right, that's everything I picked up on New Comic Book Day. Sunday, what was this, 12th? I went to the Clausen comic book show. It's run by Marty Herchuk. You can check him out on Facebook. They have the Facebook page for the show. And I think he also has a page for the Detroit comic book show, which is coming up, I think, in July. But it's in Dearborn. I'll have more information on that when it comes up. That's a big show. Really nice show. He's got different people there for signing and artists for drawing, stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, I'll talk about it more when it's coming up. But this show, I mean, Marty draws these posters himself, does a lot of work. He goes around and drops them off all over town. But I got there early on Sunday. I got there right as it opened. Well, so let's check out this video.
There's a little window at the back of the hall. That's where you place your order and get your
Right, so that was it. It's a pretty good show. I think it's a little smaller than the original other venue in Clawson. But yeah, if you can see, there were a lot of the same people there and a couple of new ones. There's some great books, a lot of big books. I didn't buy any real big books. I bought one pretty cool book that I've been kind of looking for. When I saw it there, I thought I better grab it because I've never seen one before. We'll show that in a minute. First thing I did when I got there was find Aaron from Amp Comics Cleaner. He presses and cleans comics. He does a great job. And he's local. I took my book right to him and dropped them off. I took pictures of them. I don't remember what they all were now, but a lot of them were Spider-Man #1s, like that one over there. I had a couple of silver ones. I think I had one more original one. I have a gold one that's a 9.8, but that's mine. And then I had a couple of Venom 4s, which are homages to the Spider-Man 300, and then I have I think I had a couple of other homages. I had a bunch of books I haven't cracked out, which a bunch of them were 9.6s that I'm going to see if I can get a grade bump on. I'm going to have them clean and pressed, and I'm going to take a look at them. I was going to have them clean and press that and see if I can get a better bump on that, but I can see up here in this upper corner. Well, you probably can't see it over there, but I got a picture here. The upper corner is like a 1/4 inch down. It's folded. It's a color breaking crease just up in the upper corner, so I was never going to get a 9.8, and I've already got a 9.8 of that book somewhere. Thought I did, maybe I don't, but if I do get one, I'm going to keep that. But anyway, so we're going to be giving away a 9.8 slab once I get to, well, I am at 250 subscribers, and I think I'm at 267 or 268. I know it was moving up after that last video, and let's move it up some more. But yeah, I'm going to be giving away a 9.8 slab once I get these books back from pressing, which might be a couple weeks. I'm going to send them into CGC, and when I get them back, I'll show them, and then that'll probably be the video that you comment on, and we'll do the giveaway. So, subscribe and hit that bell so you can be alerted whenever I do a video. Like I say, it might be a couple months. I'm going to try to do one every week and show the books I'm going to give it away. So, let's show these books I picked up. I got this poster here that, yeah, Marty made them. Marty always makes these posters. I'm going to put it up here. Well, I'll show these. Let's get this out of the way. I didn't know what to put up here, so I just grabbed a whole bunch of, all these are #1 issues. Just a variety. Of course, all the ones on top are Marvel, which is Beware the Claws of the Cat, #1. I think I have 2 of those, 2 #1s, and I do have the whole series, which was in pretty good grade. They're all pretty nice, and I think I paid like $45 for the whole set. And that's Excalibur 1, very first Excalibur in their own title, I believe. And then I have John Carter, Warlord of Mars, #1, which is based on the Edgar Rice Burroughs novels, which I read all of. I love all the John Carter novels. I love to read the comics to see the way they've, the way they draw the characters, the way they depict the different people from Mars, the white apes and the green men. And this is Micronauts #1, fantastic first issue, which they call Darth Vader issue. They say that this may be what they base Darth Vader's costume on somewhat. I'm not sure about that. Mutant X #1, trapped in a world of darkness. He's Alex Summers, but he came as Mutant X. It's like a alternate universe type thing. And then this is Quasar #1, very first Quasar in his own title. If you see, there's Ego, the living planet. It's Kurt Russell's face. Doesn't really look like Kurt Russell, but that's how he was depicted early in the comics. And then, of course, this New Universe Starbrand, which is a whole new universe thing, kind of like 2099 or Ultimate that they did years ago. I have a whole bunch of those books. I bought a lot of the New Universe books when they came out. So they'll probably be going up for sale here this summer. And this is Ultimate Human #1, if you can see that. If you can see that, I might have to get a shot of it. That thing's kind of glaring. But anyway, it's actually like the Ultimate Hulk, book about the Ultimate Hulk in the Ultimate Universe. And I just found that. I think it's a cool cover. Ultimate Iron Man fighting him. And now down here are all non-Marvel. I think one of them was a Marvel. Let me know. Down there is Appleseed, Book 1, Volume 1, which is some manga, right? That's a big, famous, as far as I'm concerned, the most famous manga that I know about. And then this is Kurt Busiek's Astro City, which is an Image book. Pretty cool looking cover, though. And then this is Berserker #1, a Boom Studios book, which I've got as much of the Berserkers I could grab. It's supposed to be coming out as a movie and maybe as an animated series on Netflix, I think, with Keanu Reeves. So I've been buying all these in anticipation of that coming out. Maybe I can make a killing. I'd like to find Keanu Reeves and get him to sign some of them. I've got a couple of nice slabs that I've got one that's a hand-drawn slab by Ron Garney, which is awesome. And then this is The Darkness #1. Which I think this has probably got the best chance of being made into a movie from the old Image books. But I don't know. But this was a cool series. This Eclipse Books, Miracle Man #1, which this is a redo of Miracle Man, I think, from Silver Age. I wasn't really into these. I don't know. I think this might have been a collection I bought from somebody. But it's a cool cover. And then this is Man of Steel #1, the John Byrne miniseries. Which this is actually a miniseries, so it's not a full ongoing. But this is what they say I think is the first variant cover. This is also Man of Steel #1. I have a couple of these. I think I actually have 3 of these. I think I have one behind here. Yeah. Man of Steel #1 there. So I have that whole series. And then I have 3 of the, variant covers. And then I don't know if you can see this, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. This is the first Image book, which is all drawn by Eric Larson. But Kevin Eastman is going to be at the Motor City Comic Con. I think I just mentioned that. So I'm going to try to find some Teenage Mutant Ninja books that are, it would be good for him to sign. I've got some of I think they're Great Lakes Comic Con specials. It's got, it's got like a border, and then it's got white in the middle like a sketch cover. So I may have him sign one of those. I'm not sure who else is going to be there related to the Turtles. But anyway, that's why I have all these up. Something to put up back there. But anyway, so let's show these books I picked up from the Warren Elks comic book show on January 12th. It was here last Sunday. First thing I have here, I'm not sure what I paid, where I got all these from. This one is actually Spawn number 8, an image book. But as you see, it's the homage to adjectiveless Spider-Man number 1. So that's why I grabbed that. I'm doing like a subset of the homage covers. I've got a whole bunch of them. And some of them I sent in. I've got some here that are, beautiful looking covers, so I don't know if they even need to be pressed. I may put them in my press just to flatten out the covers. They got some of them a little wavy. This is actually Luke Cage Hero for Hire number 3. I think these were like $5 each or 3 for $12. So I think I did. Or maybe it was 5 for $20. I think it was 3 for $12 or 5 for $20. But this is actually Marvel Comics Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos number 97. I've got a few. I've got some really old ones. At least they look old. They're beat up pretty good. And then I grabbed this giant size Chillers featuring the Curse of Dracula number 1. This is number 1 giant size. So I was glad to grab that. It actually reminds me, I did see I think it was Robert from RH Midwest. He does videos on YouTube. He's local here, and I saw him and talked to him for a minute. He picks up a lot of, pre-code horror, and I saw a video from him for this show he got out a couple days ago, which was mostly Bronze Age and Copper Age horror. He had a big pile of Marvel and a medium pile of DC, so if you want to check out RH Midwest Comics, he has a good video. He's got a bunch of good videos. If you look at his little short showing the Warren Elks show, at the very beginning of it, you can see me in the back of it in a bright blue shirt. It's a Spider-Man 139, I think. Second appearance of the Punisher shirt. And in his little short video, I'm right in it. So, anyway, that just reminded me that I saw him there. See, these, I think, this is the 5th one, right? And I grabbed this Radioactive Man, number 1. Which is art by Bill Morrison, who's going to be at the Motor City Comic Con. And I've got a couple of other books that are signed by him. I've got Futurama, I think it's the 9/8 signed by him, that I bought from him and had him sign it. I've got a little sketch of Bender that he drew. I've got framed somewhere, I think it's over there. And I've got a Simpsons 1. It might be a 9/6. I think I have one other. Anyway, so Radioactive Man 1. So I thought it was kind of cool. Anyway, okay, so I think I got these. They're like, I think they're like $2 each. But if you bought 10, you got them for $1. So the first thing I grabbed is just this cool looking X-Men cover. It's X-Men 234. Wolverine, I think he's like being taken over by the Brood there. I think he's got a Brood egg, but ceiling factor ejects it. Now this I've never seen before. RC Comics for the new era in comics. The Next Breed, Silver Star. But it's Jack Kirby art. I'm a big Jack Kirby fan. So also a yellow cover. And then I just grabbed stuff because it's a yellow cover. But I did see this. It's kind of a cool looking Jack Kirby title that I've never seen before. Vikings, Last of the Heroes. And meet Morgan Miller, Homo Geneticus. Oh, Jack Kirby 82. But see, it's got kind of the Kirby crackle too in the figure behind it. Then I grabbed this Lady Death, number 1, I believe, number 1. I don't know if you can see it. It's a gold cover that it's a little provocative, but it's really, no worse than most others. You can see that there, one color, but it's a cool book. I think I might have the non-foil. And then I bought this Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 6, which I think is the only one I have that's, I think I have 2 of them that aren't signed by Shooter because they were really beat up. I had a couple of them signed by Shooter and they came back as like 8.0s. I think I had one that was like a 7.5. But anyway, I took 8. I think I took number 1 because it's the Blue Galactus variant, and 8, which is of course first black suit, origin of the Venom costume, to be signed by Shooter. And he didn't charge anything, which I didn't realize. And he talked and talked and talked, and that was on Saturday. So I went back the next day on Sunday because it's a 3-day show, Motor City Comic Con, or not Motor City. I believe that was Great Lakes Comic Con also. And I just took the whole series that I had that was in decent shape. Anyway, this is number 6. Great Doom cover. Kind of a battle cover with everybody. It's also got Zombie Man, one of my favorites. And then I grabbed this Marvel Fanfare number 1. Body in the claws of the pterodactyl, I guess. I think it's in the Savage Land, the story was. I think I might have another one of these, but for $1. Then I grabbed this Amazing Spider-Man. This is a 155. I kind of like the spider web covers. So, but I mean, for $1, I grabbed this one also. Amazing Spider-Man 157, which Martina drew all over it. And writing in the Spider-Man says Martina up here. Writing on the cover, but it's a great Doc Ock cover, battle cover. And then I think this is a 115. And it's got a chunk up missing up here. But like I said, I think these were $1. Pretty early Spider-Man, 20-cent Spider-Man. So I grabbed those up. And then I got these. I think I got these. I'm pretty sure this was like $5. It says 15, but I'm sure it was in a box for 5. Incredible Hulk number 1. It was a facsimile copy of Incredible Hulk number 1. But actually, this was only available, I think, as an order through Kraft Mac and Cheese Walmart exclusive. So this is different than anyone I've seen. I've never seen one like this either. And then I grabbed this Fantastic Four, number 147, which is a great Thing Submariner cover. Got a couple of ticks, but it's nothing color breaking. It's just a reader. Okay, so now these I think I got from Star Spangled Comics and Collectibles. They had them marked $10. I think these were all $5 books. They're all half price is what he had. He had 50% off everything in the boxes. And I grabbed this Savage Spider-Man number 1, which of course is another homage to Adjectiveless Spider-Man 1. So I grabbed that, and I've never seen this, I don't think. Star Comics Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. Never seen it. It's in really good shape. So I grabbed it. It's in really good shape, really. Pretty good tick. I don't know if it's color breaking. But for $5. Oh, and then this is also Savage Spider-Man number 1, which is same book, right? But these are all variants. This must be the Scotty Young variant, of course. I don't have a lot of, but I thought since I had this one, and that was right there, Then I grabbed this Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, which is a Dynamite book. I think this is I thought it was Scott Campbell cover. Beautiful cover. I always like the Sheena comics. And then I grabbed X-Men 207. I have a couple of these. I think I have one signed by John Romita, which is like a 8.5 or a 9. And I have another raw one, which is in really nice shape. And then I have this one, which is pretty good shape. It's got some ticks, but for $5, it's a great cover. And then this is giant size Hulk, #1, 50-cent book. Which I thought was a great deal there. Hulk smash right on the cover. But for $5, 50-cent Hulk, giant size Hulk. And then this is Token Dagger 9. But if I can get these books, these are the anniversary books, right? 25th anniversary, is it? Yeah. Marvel 25th anniversary books with this border around them. So if I can get them in good shape, high grade, for $5 or so. I've been trying to pick them up. I have several of them. Another kind of a sub collection, which I know a lot of people get, because here's also Daredevil 236. Same thing. The Marvel 25th anniversary border covers, right? And then here's another Fantastic Four 200. Double size, double action, double the thrills. 17th anniversary spectacular. Great Doom Mr. Fantastic battle cover, which is also yellow background for Neil. And then I grabbed this. I do have one of these. I don't know what kind of shape that's in. This one's in decent shape. Not tore up at all. A couple of ticks, but for $5, it's the very first Punisher in his own title, I think, in a limited series. It's about 4 issue. I think it's 4 or 5 issues. I forget now. And these, I believe, are the books I got from Just Joking Comics. Yeah, these, I think they were. Anyway, this is Amazing Spider-Man 104. Which I'm a big Kazar fan too. He's like Marvel's Tarzan. I read all the Tarzan novels too, just like John Carter. Another Edgar Rice Burroughs novels, right? But yeah, this is a great cover. See, this says $5 and this says $5. But I think they were $5 each or 3 for $12. Anyway, this is Amazing Spider-Man 53. Doc Ock and Spider-Man battle cover. I'm not even sure what this book is. I just liked it. Now this is, I know, from Just Joe King. I think these were $10 each or 3 for $25. And I got this, I don't know, it's just red cover with the eye. I thought it looked really cool. Totally, I think it's die cut. Yeah, die cut cover. Maybe I'll look inside of it and see what it is. Put it up there. I didn't want to open it. And I grabbed this, which is, of course, Incredible Hulk 181. The a foil edition, a foil facsimile edition. I've got a bunch of facsimile and reprint type editions of that. I've got the Wizard Ace edition of that. I think I showed that last week. So I thought I'd grab that for like $8.33, right? And then this is Amazing Spider-Man 55, the Gleason cover, which I have the whole set. I have a blue one and a red one and a 9/8, and then I have the white one, white with the black background, black with the white background. And then I have a couple of each of these raw. And they're all in really great shape. I think this one's really 9.8 candidate, as far as I can tell. I mean, I can't see anything wrong with it now, so it could probably get a 9.8, but I already got one. So I'll be selling that raw down the road here if somebody's looking for it. Or maybe I'll do a giveaway. So, alright, and now these I got from Nerd Box Comics. So the first thing I got was this Amazing Spider-Man 229. Which is Nothing Can Stop the Juggernaut. And he's got, you know, Madam Web down there. That's a really nice book. It's really great shape and a nice mylar. These are very minor spine ticks. Nice corners. It's a really nice book. What do you have on it? $33. But anyway, I said it was Amazing Spider-Man 229. And we also got this Amazing Spider-Man 120. It says light staining. I saw there was some staining. But it's Great Hulk. Spidey battle cover. And I think it says 40 on it. And then this was like the big book I grabbed today, which is the Silver Adjectives of Spider-Man #1. Signed by Todd McFarlane, right there. And it's got the red stamp, the red web stamp, which means, I guess, it was early 90s. They did, I think they said they signed like 3,000 of these books. And Todd McFarlane's brother owned the comic store where they were having a signing. And so on the books they had signed at that one signing, they stamped them with like a little rubber stamp that had a spider web on it. So I've got a bunch of these books. There's a platinum edition that I haven't picked up, and then there's a couple of other variants. But anyway, I grabbed this. It's really, really nice. And he had 125 on this. I think he gave me these for like 175 bucks or something. I forget now. I think I got like 10% off of them. So that is everything I picked up at the Warren Elks Comic Book Show. It's at the Macomb Elks Lodge on Shaner in Warren, or Sterling Heights. It's kind of right on the edge there. It's right on Shaner, right off 696, so easy to get to. I used to work right down there. So appreciate you checking me out here. I appreciate if you'd like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you've gotten this far through the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you did. You know, write out like the Spider-Man. Maybe put down red web stamp or something just to so I can get something in the algorithm. Somebody comment. So appreciate you checking me out here at my comics closet, where we bring comics and comic collecting right out of the closet. So thank you.